Hello, my name is McKinley Tabor, and this is a prologue to a travel journal. 7 days from now, I'm going to be making a trip to Europe that's going to be a month long. This trip has been almost a year in the planning. Part of it is going to be a genuine vacation that I'm taking with my Rotary Club. We're doing a cruise on the Danube River. But the thing that I am most looking forward to on this trip is going to be the 3 weeks after that, where I'm going to have an opportunity to see some friends and really kind of explore, with no real set timetable, Europe. I've really been looking forward to this for some time. In fact, I know how much I've been looking forward to it for because for the last several months I've actually been having dreams about this trip where I am in different situations talking to different people and wake up and realize just how close it's getting and I'm getting more excited about it. The process of recording a journal of any kind is remarkably difficult because you have all these thoughts in your head that you want to share with people, and then you get about 5 or 6 sentences into it and you start blah, 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 mumbling. So I'm going to try cutting this up a little bit to see if I can stitch it together. I used to do this thing when I'm trying to record the outgoing message on my phone, like for my voicemail, where I need to say some information, like I'm going to be out of the office on these dates. Happy holidays, Kwanzaa, whatever. Then convey some basic information about who else to contact if you need assistance, and that's it. 3 or 4 sentences max. And usually when I'm recording that, the first time I record it is 90% perfect. It's got the right inflection, it's got the right tone, it's 90% of what I want. But then I mess up somewhere and it's just a little 10% mistake. And then I redo it. But I redo it like 7 or 8 or 20 times trying to get back to that original 90%. Now, what this has taught me about myself are two things. First, I do pretty well in the first take. And second, I have no business editing myself because I'm never going to get it just the way I like it. I think one thing's for sure, though. In the next 7 days, I need to get a haircut. In my lifetime, I have traveled to a lot of places. And when you think about traveling, one of the things that comes to mind are going to be the places that you're going to be visiting and sort of the things that you're going to see in person that maybe you've only seen in a book or maybe on television or in a movie or on the internet. And those are important. I'm going to go to places like castles and rivers and sites of important events in human history. I'm going to be doing all of that on this trip. But for me, the biggest motivator for this trip is going to be the people I encounter. I can get all manners of tours of them online, videos on YouTube ad nauseum about the place. But the one thing that you can't really get until you go there are the people who live there and what the hopes and dreams and aspirations are of those people. In my everyday life, I tend to have a very positive view of humanity. I think anybody can read news online or watch television and pick out the little things, the cruelties that we do to each other, the tyrants, the mean people, the acts of unspeakable barbarity that humans and whole societies do to each other. But I think on a very fundamental level, we're good. We are good people. And I think that on a very fundamental level, humans, we all have things in common. It doesn't matter what country we've come from or what society we've grown up in or what our political views are. We have things that unite us. We all want to be loved. We all want to find a sense of wonder in the world and explore that. I think we all love on a very basic level, we all love to learn and to gain knowledge. In my past, I had a problem, and I have to confess this. I have difficulty letting go of stuff. I'm not a hoarder, I don't think. Maybe I am. My employees tell me I'm a hoarder. Um, and they're very good about trying to get rid of things. But I have trouble letting go of stuff. And when I was younger and I was like a freshman in high school, I had this jacket, this leather bomber jacket with these huge pockets. And in those huge pockets, I kept all manner of stuff. I kept like a pocket dictionary and a little precursor pocket computer, and I kept a light, and I kept all this stuff. In fact, the jacket ended up weighing about 30 or 40 pounds of just stuff that I carried with me everywhere. And that's sort of been a defining feature of my life up until the last couple of years, is this accumulation of stuff. And I made a conscious decision several years ago to let go of that and to live in the moment and to sort of realize that the things that I need to make me happy are not things. What makes me happy are people and interacting with people and doing things for people and spreading love around. That's what makes me happy. The acquisition and warehousing of stuff does not make me happy. Now, having said that, when you're going to be spending a month living out of a suitcase, and that suitcase can only weigh a certain amount, you really get down to the nitty-gritty of what you're going to be taking with you. So part of these videos are going to be sort of an opportunity for me to self-examine and splay before the world my insecurities and my fears and my faults, and sort of examine what I'm going to be taking with me and how I intend to live out of a suitcase for 30 days. So I have this and a lot of heart. I know this could go badly for me. I know there's the possibility for danger. There's every indication that I could wind up drunk without my pants in a German jail. But the important thing is I will learn something, and I'll have a good time while doing it. So I will be sharing these videos periodically through the next month. I don't have any schedule. When I get one together, I'm going to release it. I'm also going to be releasing a lot of pictures. So I would hope that vicariously you can join me for a month in Europe. Thank you.